Okay, so the next step I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight. I also use the highlighter from Crayolan. So this is a thicker consistency of concealer. So I also like to dab my beauty blender into the water, just squeeze out the excess and just dab a little bit into the highlighter because it's very thick in consistency. So what you do is you just take a little bit under the eye. That's where we want to draw attention to. And I like to do this in a triangular shape on the tip of the nose and the chin, and then the center of the forehead. So I don't like to blend it yet because I like everything to be blended evenly. The contouring I use, products I use is also from MAC. So I've had this product for quite a while. So you can see it's a few shades darker than a skin tone. And I use this little brush. It's from Complex Culture Precision Concealer, but I like to use it for the contouring as well. So it's a very triangular little brush, and I just dip the edge of the brush in there just to get a little bit of product on there, and then I start to contour. So I like to start with the cheeks first. You start from the tip of the ear downwards to the end of the nose. So you just draw a line. And I like to use the cream contouring because it's just that much more blendable into the rest of your makeup.
If you guys use a powder contour, you can put setting powder on now because you don't have anything else you need to set. But if you do use a cream contour, just wait a little bit with the setting powder because you also need to set your contour.
So this doesn't have to be precisely drawn. Remember, you're going to blend it out into the rest of the skin. And I also like to put it at the end of the chin just to give your face a little bit of more definition.
It basically gives you a facelift, if that's what you're looking for.
So what I do is I just take my stippling brush and I just start blending out. I like to start at the hairline on your forehead, and I like to blend it out into the hairline. Then at the cheeks, I like to start blending upwards into the hairline. So now your beauty blender is still supposed to be wet from adding the concealer to your face. So what I like to do is I just like to dab out everything and just like to dab out the nose. I don't like to use the stippling brush because it's much more precise with small areas and a beauty blender.
This is honestly the best part of the makeup process, when you've put on your eyes and your base and your contour and you can see the makeup look starting to come together, and then you finish it off with your last few products. This is honestly the best part of it.
Okay, so what I like to do now is I'd like to use the setting spray. I don't like powder at all. I'm not a powder person. I just try to stay away from it. I'd rather touch up my makeup if I have to during the day, but I'll use a setting spray instead of powder. Powder on my face, not everyone's face is like that. It dries out my face a lot and it makes my makeup, gives it a lot of fine lines, and it's like it pulls everything to one spot. So what I like to do, you just shake your MAC fixing spray or any fixing spray that you have, and you basically, it's a ruler's length away from your face, and you just spray a few spritz and you wait for it to dry. While I wait for my fixing spray to dry, I like to add my mascara and my eyelashes so that when I'm finished, I can add my powder, being my contouring powder and my highlighting powder, just to set the look that I've just created. So I have a new type of mascara that I fell in love with. It's Punk Volumizer Mascara. It's got such a nice application brush. You'll see it's very thick and there's a lot of product on there. So I don't remove any product. I work with what is on here because I usually add falsies. So what you do if you want to add mascara to someone else's eye is they basically need to look down. They need to look down into a mirror with their face. So we're just going to look down, and so that she can see her own eyelashes. And I'll look in the mirror as well, and it just feels like you're adding.
It feels like you're applying it yourself.
It feels like you're applying mascara yourself. So you'll see it's got a very defined,
yeah, you can see the
look.
difference from this eye and this eye. I do have very light eyelashes because I'm blonde. So I do like a very thick mascara, like I said in the previous video. But this is actually a very nice mascara. Yet again, you guys can recreate this look with any products from a Dis-Chem or Clicks. It doesn't matter the price range that you can afford or that you go for. As long as it works for you and you're comfortable with the products, then you can easily recreate this look.
So you'll see I've messed a little bit on her eye. I can just take my beauty blender and it's gone. And on the nose as well, it's gone.
So similar mascara that you guys can go get if you would like to buy something like this is from Benefit. You guys would probably know Benefit Brow. They're very nice brow collections that you can do your brows with for any skin tone or any hair color that would suit you. But they also have a mascara range, and I know you can get them on Takealot and Superbalist, yes. So you can order it. And if that is too expensive for you, I know the Rimmel and Maybelline and yes. Revlon, they all have very nice mascaras.
Yes.
That would give you the same effect.
Basically, the only thing that you have to look for is, if you want to achieve this lash look, is just make sure it's a very thick with short bristles. They are very compacted. So it's basically like a blow waving brush, if I can put it like that. I don't like to do anyone's lower lashes, because I will put a tar road on your face. So I'll give the applicator to my sister and she can add it herself. So what you can do is you start from the outside inwards so that you use most of the product on the applicator and add it on the outer lashes and give you a more flary, softer look towards the inside.
If you've got shorter eyelashes at the bottom, I recommend not to do it in this direction. Turn your brush so it points upwards, and then you swipe down on your eyelash. Just make sure you don't get it on your bottom eyelid, but it makes it a lot easier if you do have shorter eyelashes on your bottom eyelid.